everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, I'm checking out Stargirl official trailer that dropped last night during Crisis Aftermath. It is finally here. We actually have footage of Stargirl. Now, I know a couple days ago, apparently a leaked trailer dropped or whatever. It's like a 30-second spot or whatever. It was all over Twitter and everything. I didn't check it out. I avoided it. And then, boom, the official trailer. Now, there is a lot of talk and a lot of confusion, it still seems, around this show and what's going on, because for the longest time, it was a DC Universe original show that was announced, Stargirl. And then they were promoting it, and then we just didn't really hear anything. But they were filming it, but we really didn't hear anything. Then, a little while ago, and I made a video on it, a rumor came out saying Stargirl was going to be picked up by the CW, and it's not going to be on DC Universe. They're going to just move it over to CW. Well, it's an amalgamation of it being an original DC show, DC Universe show, and on CW exclusively. It's an amalgamation of the two. The show is going to be on both, basically. So, from what I understand, and I believe I'm right, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this is correct, you get the Stargirl episode on DC Universe first, and then the next day, I think, CW airs it live, and then the next day after that, it's on the CW app. So, I'm not really sure how this is going to work, because DC Universe is a streaming service, a live streaming service, a streaming service you have to pay for, and yet you can actually watch it free 2 days later on the CW app, because they're heavily promoting this. This was on the CW YouTube channel. The Twitter account associated is CW. It's not DC Universe. So there's a lot of confusion with that. So that's what I understand, basically. So I don't know, guys. I've been hearing great things about this trailer. Been hearing some not so great things. I'm just going to jump into it. Open mind. Leave everything I heard at the door. Let's jump into it and see what they show us, and I'll judge it based off what I see in the trailer. Okay, guys, here we go. Stargirl official trailer. Okay, jump right in.
The Justice Society must live on.
Wow.
The honor must carry the torch.
I know this has been difficult. The move and a new stepfather, but we're gonna make a good life.
Hey, sorry, that's just real delicate.
Yeah.
What are you?
It's the cosmic staff. It's extremely temperamental. Staff's not supposed to work for anyone except Starman.
Ooh, it's all the suit.
The reason the staff lit up.
I like her suit. That's awesome.
And I choose you.
I never thought there'd be another Starman.
Oh, I hate when it does that.
Stargirl.
That's a cool shot, but the thing pulls out. I hate that shit. Hate that shit. Okay. Okay. And, I was just thinking about this, too, as I was starting to watch it. And it definitely made it more clear as I'm watching this trailer. The reason why this, instead of, like, something like Swamp Thing or Titan, something like... The reason why this got picked up by the CW to be an amalgamation where DC Universe has it, but then CW gets it, to help promote the show and get more of an audience, essentially. The reason why is because, from what I'm understanding, what I've been hearing, is that Stargirl is a more friendly show, a family-friendly show, where apparently there's not going to be F-bomb drops and all that kind of stuff, like in Titans and Swamp Thing and all that kind of stuff, to where you have to censor around that stuff and remove it and stuff if it was to be picked up by CW for whatever reason. Now, it comes into question this, and I'll talk about the trailer in a second, but this is a huge change here. The way it's a DC Universe, now it's on CW, and it's like CW, like, there's no DC Universe at all being shown in this. It's just CW, CW, CW. So, it's tricky. But I don't know. This might be a new thing where DC Universe, because DC Universe paid for this show. CW just, for some reason, they worked out some sort of deal where they can air it a little bit later, like literally a days later, essentially. So I don't know, but I like it. It definitely feels like a bigger budget than the regular CW Arrowverse shows, because DC Universe, they actually put more budget into their show, but they do less episodes than the Arrowverse shows. They do about, I think it was like, what, 13 episodes for Titan Season 1 and Season 2. Actually, Titan Season 1 got dropped to 11 for stupid reasons. And I believe Swamp Thing was 10 or 13 or something like that. So, less episodes, but they put a lot of money into each of those episodes. So, to me, like, I saw, definitely, well, the suits, you can argue, well, some of the Arrowverse suits look pretty damn good for their budget. But I will say the visual effects definitely look a little bit better here for sure. I remember when they announced Joe McHale as Starman, I'm like, that's interesting. We didn't, like, I don't know how they were doing this, unless they shot a lot of interior stuff, which it seems they did, because there was a lot of stuff that was announced in terms of characters that are announced, like, because there's a bunch of JSA characters that are apparently going to be in this show, and there was hardly anything leaked from the set, so it seemed they were able to keep things under wraps. They officially revealed Stargirl and everything, but Starman, I haven't seen anything Starman-wise until this trailer, so it's kind of cool. Joe McHale, I think it's a nice, like, you can definitely tell there's actors that are casted in this that traditionally I don't think would pick up a CW show. They picked a DC Universe show, and now they're on the CW. I'm not one of those people that prefers one over the other. I love DC Universe. I think it's awesome that they have exclusive shows in there. I love the fact they got Young Justice Season 3. Fucking amazing. And I really enjoyed Doom Patrol from the episodes I did watch. And Swamp Thing, the episodes I did watch were really, really good. And then, of course, Titans, I've had my issues, but I've also enjoyed the show too. So it's kind of a mixed bag of things for me. But I don't know. We'll have to see what the future holds for this show. And I wonder if this show is successful enough on DC Universe and CW with this amalgamation where they're working together, they're getting the show to a bigger audience. Because there are a lot of people that do not sign up for DC Universe. They just pirate the stuff or whatever, which is unfortunate if you're actually able to get it. But if you're outside the US, that's understandable. You know, it is a shitty thing. But with them being on CW, people can just go watch it on the app or whatever, on the CW app whenever it airs, if they wanted to. So if this show gets a season 2, who fronts the bill? Does DC Universe pick up the bill and they pay for it? Then they continue this amalgamation deal where it's on DC Universe first, and then literally a day or so later it's on CW? Maybe. But people are like worried, like, oh my god, because there's people that are against Arrowverse. Fine, your opinion if you don't like Arrowverse, saying, what the fuck, they're gonna ruin Stargirl. The show was shot before this deal was made. The first season was completely done by DC Universe before this deal was made. So this idea of like, oh, CW's gonna ruin the show. DC Universe footed the bill, they made the show, and then they decided after the fact in post-production, let's do this deal. So they did. But they're really branding it as CW. That's the only thing that's questionable, but whatever. Because, like, it's also DC Universe, too. Unless they announce a little bit later, it's not coming to DC Universe. It's just going to CW. Then that is a change from what they told us. But, like the trailer, I like the feel of it, and I'm definitely excited to see more. I like the fact that all the stuff they have confirmed that's going to be in the show in terms of characters they've announced, they're not really showing us a lot. I bet this is probably, like, the first 1 or 2 episodes, probably footage shown here. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that they're not going to show, or they're going to reveal like in a trailer closer to the show airing to get people hyped up. Because there's JSA characters throughout this show that they have announced. It seems pretty cool, and some rumored ones as well. So there you have it, guys. That's my reaction to the trailer. What you guys think of the Stargirl official trailer? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Do you dislike it? You're not really sure? You want to see more? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.